The Marikana copy, a symbol of hope and struggle for the mine workers. 34 miners were killed here in 2012. This while they were demanding a pay rise of 12,500 per month. But it is also their living conditions which generated interest across all spectrums of the society. Nkaning informal settlement where miners live became a focal point. Over and above the demand for 12,500 after deduction during the Marikana wage dispute in 2012, the living conditions of mine workers also occupied center stage. Third largest platinum producer, Lonmin, was criticized for their failure to adhere to the dictates of the mining charter, such as the social labor plan and corporate social investment. But the company says it has made significant strides in addressing the housing backlog. And this newly constructed hostel is their success story. A further 500 million rand will be spent in the next 5 years to address the service delivery challenges.
What we have been able to achieve over the last few years is, one, we have completed the conversion of all our hostels into either family units or bachelor units. The conversion was completed in December last year, and we have met the requirement in terms of the labor mining charter for conversion of all the old hostels by December 2014. So that has been done.
But the Research Institute Benchmark Foundation, which specializes in research in mining communities, is critical of the model.
When they employed 30,000 workers and they converted their hostels into single-sex quarters and family living units, they pushed out more and more workers into the informal shanty towns. And the problem in the informal shanty towns is that workers don't have access to running water or electricity, and they don't live in houses that are properly ventilated.
But government says this multi-billion rand housing project will provide much needed accommodation for the mine workers. 2,500 housing units are expected to be completed by end of next year.
We are trying to alleviate the challenge of shortage of accommodation for not only residents of Rustenburg, but in particular for the miners who otherwise would be coming from outside Rustenburg, such as your SADC region, for example. And when they come to Rustenburg to work here, they also, amongst others, need decent accommodation.
Sunday marked the third commemoration of the Marikana killings. These miners have made significant strides in their fight for a better living wage. But the fight for better living conditions remain a struggle that these miners say they will take to the mine boss's door. Sello Tatai, SABC News, Marikana.